リシェ、触れてもいいか。
That's all she wrote, folks, for Seventh Time Loop. And of course, you know, as we are here on the last episode, hey, thank you so much for being with me throughout my whole entire journey through these 12 episodes of Seventh Time Loop. This has been one of the more special anime this season, and I think the winter season has been a very unique one in the way of anime started really, really high and progressively got worse this season. Some to the level of being unwatchable, just like that bad. And some have started off mediocre and have gotten really great. And some have just been great for the whole season. And I think that's probably where Seventh Time Loop probably fits more into. It's been a banger since episode 1. And as the greed kind of settles in, right? Like the really greedy nature of me, and I'm sure maybe you too, is as we are here with episode 12, you know, part of that greedy side is thinking of like, I would have loved a little bit more out of this show. Like, I would have loved to maybe spend a little less time on the schemes and a little more time on the romance. But with that being said, I was very, very pleased and I was very impressed. And I felt every moment of the ending of the show. And I think the elongated moment that they had as they were exchanging the rings, and that precious time, that precious moment felt like an eternity, as I'm sure it did for Rishe. And I love how in this moment of, you know, just the symbolicness of the ring, I like how she got very vocal of like, you will do this kind of thing. Like, this is something that I want. And from the opposite side of it, like the reciprocal side of it from Prince Arnold is, although to his behest and although to his kind of like immediate reaction, he does tend to give in to Rishe quite a bit. And in some cases, he actually looks forward to seeing on after he says no to something or, you know, rejects something. I think he genuinely looks forward to see what is she going to do next. There's that mystery and that intrigue that kind of builds into their relationship. But I love how she basically was like, no, this is a tradition. This means a lot to me. You're going to care, and you're going to put this finger on your hand or on my hand. And from the opposite side of it is at first blush, he's probably rolling his eyes and everything else. But in that moment, once he actually did the act and once he actually did the thing, he even admits to Rishe of how like this brought him a level of happiness that he hasn't really found before. And it's crazy to think of him because, you know, he's this tyrant and we only know surface level, right? We only know that he was the cause of this world war and his nation went and just kind of conquered. But we don't know the intricacies of like the reasons behind it. We don't know the thing that spurred the moment. Like, was it we don't really know exactly the reason. So it's tyrant in title, but it may not be complete tyrant in actions. Like the reasons behind the action may not equal tyrant, you know? And that's what this show has shown us a lot. And I think that's what this show has shown Rishe a lot too. And she completes this little portion of him that probably remained empty in the last loop or loops before, that Rishe suddenly fills this big gap that he probably even didn't really realize what was there before, bringing that level of happiness to him. And from Rishe's point of view, I like after he did succumb and he did do the ring thing, and I like how she got even more greedy and she was pretty upfront of like, the list of things that I want from you now have exponentially gone up. And she told him like, one of the things I want is to, you know, see the world and, you know, see beautiful things, and I want to see them with you and all this other stuff. And I was like, that is genuinely that is so cool. So I really, really love that, quite a bit. I thought that was really, really awesome to see this episode. as we kind of like wrap up the episode. I thought it was really, really cool. And I like how he kind of, again, was able to kind of he gave into her whims, quite a bit once again too. So overall, episode 12, like I said, the greedy side of me is like, oh, I wish we had a little bit more romance. I wish we had a little bit more of this. But the reality is I was overly pleased with what we got. I love the fireworks. I love that she put her professor in her place, or in his place. I love that she revealed that he was actually the inventor of the watch that Arnold loves and uses so much. I love that the fireworks spurred the decision to actually partner with Coils, drastically changing the way things panned out before. So now they have this partnership. I love that by happenstance she was able to save the prince, Prince Kyle, from all this stuff. I like that she was able to save her teacher. I liked how she gave him a new meaning in life, that it's not all about destruction. You can help even by building destructive things. Those things can help the way if you just kind of think outside the box. Like, just fantastic. And overall, I really, really enjoyed this show quite a bit. Easy 8.5, 9 out of 10, somewhere in that ballpark and region. But fantastic show. Thank you guys for being with me all season long. Episode 12, I thought it was a perfect ending. Of course, there's always more that we can want, but in just judging what we got, I think they nailed it. I think they nailed the romantic piece of it. I think they nailed the intrigue part, and I think they brought some of the twists to a halt, and they kind of gave us some solace in answers. So overall, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Let me know your final thoughts for this anime down in the comments below. Final thoughts. Let me know your final thoughts in the comments below, my friends. I'm going to see you guys for spring season. This coming week, I'll have videos coming out on the top 10 to watch, as well as a long-ass video where we go through all the stuff in anime list or live chart, and I just kind of basically say, yay, nay, poo-poo, never going to happen, and we determine what we're going to watch this season. All right, my friends, I'm going to see you guys for those videos. And make sure you like before you leave. All right, my friends. Peace.